Okay, so the next thing that we are going to test is how to install and uninstall applications. Now, of course, I know how to do that on both Windows and TROMjaro, so I'm not going to pretend not to know and try to figure it out, but I'll show you the main two ways you can do it in both distributions. So on Windows, you have something new for the past few years. It's called Windows Store. And basically, you can search for applications here, but let's see how this goes, because you may not find everything here. So let's try to install two very popular applications that are available for both Linux and Windows. VLC, it's a video player, and GIMP, it's a photo editor. Okay, so usually go here and then click search, and you'll search for, let's say, GIMP. Or let's try with VLC first. Okay, is the VLC here? Seems pretty straightforward. Okay. It says here, be aware, this VLC does not feature all of the features of the classic VLC. Well, why not, I'm wondering. Okay. It's a bit weird to have this, in my view, get or add to cart. So you can also add it to cart. Okay, let's get it. So let's click get. Then let's see how it gets it. Downloading VLC. Okay, let's see. So now it's downloading VLC. So here you can read probably more about this particular application. Reviews and stuff like that. Okay, some people say that it might not be the classic VLC. Even they say here that it's probably not the classic VLC. So what kind of VLC is this VLC? Let's see. In the meantime, I was curious what other VLC you can. Just some DVD player, support VLC. Okay. Let's wait for it to install. Okay, complete. Launch. Okay, it's good that they have this launch button so you can launch VLC. Okay, it definitely doesn't look like VLC, but let's see if it plays that flash video, because if it plays, then it probably is partially at least VLC. Yeah, it definitely looks weird. Probably this is not the official VLC. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's go into files. And is this the flash video? Yes, it's the flash video. Let's double click it. Okay, so yes, you can play. You can play it. Okay. Yeah, it looks nicer than VLC, but it's probably a mobile version of the VLC or something, so it's not the full-fledged VLC. And that's the idea here, that Windows Store, I don't think many people rely on Windows Store. So basically, how most people install applications in Windows is to search for them online. So VLC Windows install or download. Basically, many people use Google or Bing or whatever to search, and this is the official website. Sometimes it's a problem with this approach because you don't know from where you download and install stuff. So okay, download VLC. Okay, they ask us for donations and stuff like that. Okay, save. Okay, let's run it. Okay, they say, do you really want to install? Yes. Let's proceed with the installation process. Ah, okay, it was already here. I didn't see. Okay, English. Okay. Okay, next. They say, do you want to install all kinds of stuff? Well, whatever. Okay, next. Where to install it? Okay, next, install. Okay, we wait for the installation. Yeah, I'm wondering what's up with the Windows Store, because probably you won't find the original applications, or it's just like mobile. You only find the mobile versions of them. I don't know exactly. Some you have to buy. Some you buy, some you get, some you can add on a wish list. It looks like you can buy movies. Top free apps, they say. Top free apps. Well, they're not that free. Netflix, you need an account. WhatsApp, they collect your data. Zoom collects your data. iTunes, you have to pay for stuff. I mean, depends. I mean, it's free to install them, but you cannot do anything with them unless you pay. Okay, so the installation of VLC is done. Run VLC, let's see. So the pop-up, and yeah, this is the original VLC. So in a way it's confusing because you have two versions now of VLC in the system, but let's install GIMP too. Let's see. So search GIMP. Okay. Oh, it's a GIMP guide. It costs 1.69 pounds. Okay, that's funny. What? Okay, let's search again. GIMP. GIMP guide. Paint.net. So you cannot find GIMP here. GIMP is probably the most popular free alternative to Photoshop. Photoshop is very expensive, of course. Let's see, can we find Photoshop here just for the sake of it? Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop Elements. I'm not sure if that's the program or it's is the app itself. 83 pounds. Okay, so that's not free. You need a credit card for that. Okay. So we cannot find GIMP here. Let's go again on the internet. The interwebs. GIMP Windows. Download, probably. Luckily, first is their official website. So we go there, download GIMP directly. Again, they ask to run or save. In the Windows store, it's get or buy. Here it's save or run. Okay, it can be confusing for some, but yeah, you can get used to it, of course. Let's see. Waiting for that GIMP. $171 megabytes. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, they say running security scan, so they scan the files for some security issue. I'm not sure how that goes exactly, what that means, but all right. It's still doing it. Come on, Windows. Install GIMP. Let's do it. Do it. In the meantime, maybe I'll search for something else like Office. What about LibreOffice? That's default installed as default in TROMjaro, but it would be great if they will have it here too. LibreOffice unofficial. So what does that mean? What? LibreOffice unofficial is it costs money? Who did this? I'm sure they're not allowed to do this. To sell this free piece of software. How can you sell this? And 0.79. Let's do it more in a more put like $10 or something. It's worth it. Okay, so GIMP is. Now I have another kind of. I see another kind of notification. Install for all users. Okay. Now another notification. Yes. This Windows Store is very deceptive. It seems that you cannot find the official applications here, even for this free pieces of software like LibreOffice. So what is this? GIMP. Okay, install. Different kinds of installs. So it took a while to download it, and then it will take a bit of time to install it. It's download and then install. Again, I'm surprised by LibreOffice. How come you put a price on LibreOffice when it's free? LibreOffice Vanilla. This is more expensive. Is this a store full of scams? Well, we just installed one application in the just so you know, VLC, and now we are trying to install another one, GIMP, and it's still going. In the meantime, I don't know, let's just go to the Windows Store, App Store, Essential Apps. Okay, let's see about those. Money costs money. Skype, they say it's free. Probably it's also free, but they also inject ads, so it's not trade free. But I mean, it's their product. It should work well, right? On it's already installed. Okay. In the next part, we will look at the defaults, like what is default installed in Windows versus TROMjaro. WinZip. Whenever you see these things with free and have this, you see this little thing here. Probably they're not free. That little thing there is like the devil. free plus, or maybe it's that's the devil. It's the opposite of the devil. Well, no. So yeah, it's okay. So these apps you cannot use unless you have a subscription or probably pay, and probably both. Well, if they're essentials, then why do they cost money? I'm not sure what to make of this Windows Store. Anyways, let's pause the video and then come back when GIMP is installed. Okay, 4 days later, and the update is finally done, finished. Okay, I just wanted to mention that I found another one, Krita. Krita is again free and open source. I don't know who puts these applications on the Windows Store and puts a price on them. I will doubt Krita does it when you can find it free on their website. It's weird. So weird. Okay, so GIMP is installed, but I cannot. You see, first the VLC appeared here, but where is GIMP then? GIMP should be somewhere. GIMP. Hey, GIMP. Okay, there you go. GIMP. So yeah, the installation windows for applications seems a bit all over the place. They have an app store, but it's weird. It's weird. Just weird. That's all I can say. Yes, the experience there of installing something like we did with that version of VLC, it's much better because you just click one button and basically it's installed. But it's a weird. I don't think people use that store. And installing applications the so-called normal way in Windows, it's for new users. I don't know why you may not see it as problematic to go on all kinds of websites and download some exe file and then download it and then open it and then have all kinds of notifications and next and install and select this and that. It takes a while to install. So it's just 2 apps. I just wanted 2 apps to install. GIMP is not even loading. Yes, it's a virtual machine, but still, let's see how it compares with TROMjaro. So that's okay. That's how you install applications, and then we will see how you remove them. But first, let's see if this one starts. Okay, finally GIMP started. Okay, how do you uninstall? If you right click an app, let's see, do I have any way? Restore to previous versions, scan, pin, no. So basically, probably should, there is something like uninstall, I don't remember exactly. Add or remove programs. Okay, that's well named. Add or remove programs. That's easy. Okay, it's easy. So this is where, so they say this is an add or remove program. So we can also add. Let's make it bigger. So these are our apps basically. Messaging, Microsoft Solitaire. Okay, that's easy to. Okay, you click it and install. That's good. How can we find? Search this list. VLC. Okay, that was a weird search, but okay, VLC. This one uninstall, this one uninstall. Okay, so it's an easy way to uninstall. That's good. Uninstall. Another pop-up. Yes. I didn't even read that, but probably was yes. Does it? Yeah, it's uninstalling. Uninstalls. So it's a few clicks. You know, uninstalling it takes a bit of time too. It's good. At least there is a central hub where you can uninstall them. But then, okay, finish. But then, can you uninstall it from here? Let's see, VLC. Because we already have it installed, owned. That means I have it's installed. Okay, that's a weird way of saying it. Owned. So I own this one. I don't see any uninstall button. Maybe here. Install on my device pin. So you cannot uninstall it from the application center. You can only uninstall it from this other place here. Uninstall. Okay, this was a different. So you see, yeah. On one hand, this Microsoft Store makes it easier to install applications and uninstall them. Though you have to uninstall them to this thing here. You cannot do it through their store. Though that store is weird. I think it looks like a scam. It looks like people took open source applications and they are selling them on that store. Second, most people probably don't install through this and they have to go online still and search for an application and install it. So it's like two different ways of installing applications, and at least they're managed through the same, in terms of uninstalling, through the same place. But then the installed ones are also managed through here to the Windows Store. I find it a bit messy, especially, when you don't know something and then you have to next, install, next, choose this, choose that. And it's never the same for two apps, So yeah, in my view, it's a bit quite cluttered and all over the place, but maybe TROMjaro also does very bad at this. Some people are afraid of how Linux is all about the terminal. You open this thing, text-based, and you have to type some stuff to install software. Let's see, are they right? Let's see how you install and uninstall applications on TROMjaro. Okay, we are back in TROMjaro. In TROMjaro, there are two ways of installing an application. One is to add or remove software. I didn't see in Windows how to add software from that add or remove. Maybe I didn't look much there. Maybe you can. I doubt. Anyways, so you can see it's quite obvious, even the buttons, it's red is remove, green is install. So let's do it like before. Let's install VLC. We search for VLC. This is VLC. You can see it. You have a lot of options here, of course, but they are all you have a description to see what is they're all about. I click install. I click apply because I can install multiple at once, multiple applications. It asks me if I want to install more stuff. Rarely for some applications you will see this dialog. If it's a helpful one if you want to install some extra packages for VLC, or you just want the VLC as it is. Let's just install VLC as it is. So I choose nothing. Ask me for my password. Enter. And then the last window showing us what is going to install and what is going to basically upgrade if there are any updates of the system. Now it's going to make updates before doing this installation, so it's going to take a bit more time than usual. But I will show you after the updates are done how fast it actually is to install VLC. Because before every update, TROMjaro makes a backup of the system, just in case, you know. So I'll pause it for just a bit. Okay, so let's install VLC on TROMjaro. Here in the add or remove software, after we search for VLC, you'll see you have a bunch of results. Two of them seem duplicated. One is from FlatHub, one is from Xtrab. Both are the same basically. So you choose what to install. I will install from the extra. So I just click install, then apply. They ask you if you want to install some. They ask you to install some. If you want to install some other, I don't know, features for VLC. Rarely you'll see that when you install applications in TROMjaro, but sometimes it's useful to have these options. So maybe you don't want anything, so click choose. Before that, I had to add my password, of course, administrative password, and then you see this and apply. Just a few steps, and that's it. It's under 2 seconds to install VLC. We are going to see VLC, where even here, if you click it, you have a button called launch. You can launch VLC. That's the original VLC, not some shady, it's a pop-up, not a shady mobile kind of version. So installing VLC is extremely simple. Let's see about GIMP. GIMP took a while to install in Windows. What about here? We click install, click apply. Again, they ask us if we want more options. We don't want anything, so we choose nothing. Okay, we wait for a little bit. And then this last window, the last window always shows you exactly what is going to install for you. Usually just whatever, I just apply and that's it. Let's see how long it takes to install GIMP on TROMjaro. So you remember on Windows it took quite a while, around 4 days. Installing, you can see the progress here, and it should be done any moment from now. That's it, installed. Now again, you click it and you can click launch, or you can find applications in the applications here, search for it, and that's it. It's here, we click it. It should load faster than it does on Windows. Let's see, and that's it, installed. How do you remove them? Of course, from the same place, add or remove software. That's the beauty of it, you know, it's one single place to install or remove. Another option is whenever you see the app in your app, I don't know, section of your operating system, you can right click it and show details, and that should open the add or remove software, and you can remove it from there. Click remove, apply. They'll tell you again, this is what we're going to remove. If you're okay with that, click apply again, and the password. 2-3 steps in TROMjaro basically. That's the main way that you install stuff in TROMjaro, but of course we recommend people to use our website and go to our apps section. Here in the apps section we have our curated trade-free applications, meaning applications that want nothing from the user. They won't ask you for money. It's exactly the opposite of Windows Store. If I think about it, it's exactly the opposite. These are honest apps. They don't ask anything from you. No trades, no money, no data, no trials, no whatever. So even here you can search for, let's say, VLC. Let's see, which one did you, yeah, we uninstalled VLC. So let's install it from here, VLC. It searches in our apps here, again, you see categories and so forth. They're nicely organized, you know, stream and record and all of that. These are hundreds of hand curated applications, okay? And the beauty of them is that if you click any, our website is integrated with the operating system, so you'll see an install button. You can also see, of course, photos of the application, how it looks on TROMjaro, some description about it, and a link to the open source project file, or the project of the open source application. Click install, and then again it's the same process, but directly from our website. You say, okay, I don't want to choose any options, password, and the last thing is apply, and done. That's it. It installed. And just to show you that most applications don't ask you for like to choose any other options, so the process, it's even faster than that. Let's click this Jammy, which is a really great decentralized messenger. So Jammy, let's say you like it, you go to the photos and all of that, and you read about it, click install, put the password. So one step, two steps. One step is click install, the other one is put the password in, and the last one is apply. So three steps, 4 steps, let's say. And that includes adding the password and clicking the install button. In Windows, that might be clicking the browser, then searching for an application and clicking on the website, and then downloading the thing and the exe file, and then double click it, and then next and next and next and this and that. So in this regards, installing or uninstalling applications on TROMjaro, it's far easier. Like you cannot compare it. And there are also categories here. If you want photo, video, you know, you click here, productivity and all of that. You rarely will find some applications here that are in trial mode and so on. And you cannot buy anything from here. You know, anything is just, there is no such option to buy stuff. You know, you can just install stuff. So I would say that installing applications, it's again objectively a lot easier and a lot faster, a lot faster on TROMjaro, and more straightforward. So much easier. Like you have one place, just one place. If you want to use the add and remove software, it's just one place to install applications. And one more thing, here where you can find everything in the system is almost like the menu, the Cortana of Windows. Here, let's say you search for, I don't know, SM player. Okay, if the application is not already installed, it searches in the add and remove software, so you can click it and then you can install it. You know, how great is that? It's very easy. Yeah, so again, I have to give this to TROMjaro. Installing applications and removing them, it's a lot easier in TROMjaro.